All right, I got a little conversation that I want to have with you guys right quick and in a hurry. Um, I'm headed somewhere, but I made a post today that created a lot of conversation. And so I want to give you guys an explanation to the question that I asked. And the question was, do women want men to pay their bills even though they can pay their bills themselves? And I looked at a whole lot of different um, comments from all different types and kind of women, from the corporate woman to the everyday woman to the woman who's taking care of her child at home, who's on assistance, all different types of women. And first of all, I want to say this, that my opinion is from a man's perspective. I'm talking to those of you here on Instagram and those of you on Facebook and um, YouTube at the same time while I'm in the car. And this is what I have to say, in my opinion. Now, I'm old school, I'm 43 years old, and the way that I saw my father handle things have given me my lens for how I see how things should be. Now, I was married for 18 years, and in 18 years of being married, I found out that for my household, the best way for things to be ran was this way. In a relationship, it's best that everybody maintains their own money and has their own financial identity. Excuse me for the way I'm talking because I'm having to learn how to talk with these things in my mouth. Um, so everybody should have their own account, whether you're married or you're dating. This is my opinion. Whether you're married or whether you're dating, everybody should have their own account and their own money. That's number one. Another thing that I realized out of all those years ago, we did it all different types and kinds of ways. The light is green. Is that everybody should contribute to an account that pays expenses. It's percentages because everybody makes different type of money, but the bills are the same for the household, and everybody contribute. That causes everybody to feel as though they are participating in everything being ran properly. I'm talking about two people living together, married, possibly with kids. That is how it should be done. Of course, if one person makes more than the other, they have to contribute more. But both incomes are contributing to everything that has been paid for, and everything is everybody's. Until we divorce, then we split it down the middle. That makes it to where there is no inferiority and nobody loses their financial dignity. All right, that's that. Now, two people that are not married who are dating and sexually active. That means they're probably in that space now. This ain't gonna go with the paper Bible, but I'm talking in terms of 2021. Two people who are in a relationship in a covenant and they're sleeping with only each other. And it ain't always got to be just each other, but that is the nature of their covenant where they are sexual. All right. Women, I want to tell you something, and some of the church mothers not going to agree with me, but some will because I heard a church mother say this. I heard a church mother tell a young lady that she had a treasure chest and it was unique, and she sits upon it. She's talking about the puss. And there ain't nowhere in the world where any man can go and get that treasure. All those helpful sheep, theirs is very similar to a women. But anyway, and she said you got to know the power that you have. Every relationship you go in with power, and I think women forget that. So for me, if you are a female and you are giving a particular man or a couple of men your treasure and letting them into that secret garden that God has given unto you, that is special and unique, and a man can do nothing without it. There is no place like the puss. Now, if you make a decision, you ain't gonna like what I'm gonna say, and you allow a man to partake of that, and there is no price that he is paying for it, you about 3 or 4 different types and kinds of stupid. Huh? I said you about 2 or 3, maybe 5 or 6 different types and kinds of stupid. Because what God has given you cannot be gotten anywhere else. And that man should be paying the price to plunge into the middle and the center of your will. Now, you hear what I'm saying? Now, what is them? I'm not talking about prostitution. I'm talking about somebody you have a relationship with, you're in covenant with, you're a little bit more than dating. He should be paying your bills. To answer the question, let's go ahead. I got about 2 more minutes because I got to go in there. Plain and simple. He should be paying your bills. It should go from your daddy paying your bills to now the man that you are with paying your bills. I ain't saying that you're not supposed to have no job and be a career woman and be a millionaires. That's not what I'm saying. You be all of that. But that man should be paying some bills. All of them. If he can afford it. Now, if he can't afford it, this is a different conversation. It's a different conversation. But we talking about the man that got some money. You should have him to where he can't afford 2 women. Why look at me like this, boy? I got turned up. I know. The blue. Listen to what I'm saying. I got daughters, so I really mean this. You should have it to where he can't afford to cheat. See, that's what's wrong with y'all. You don't require enough. If you required enough, then that nigga can't go nowhere and cheat because he can't afford it. Are you hearing what I'm saying? I know you might not like what I'm saying because I know some of y'all gonna take this and you're gonna say that I'm promoting prostitution. I know some of you gonna take this and you saying that I'm promoting being a high paid whore. And now, when you get with that dead nigga, he should be paying for the legging. Huh? I said he should be paying for the legging. If he gonna lay up with you, he gonna have to pay up with you. Are you hearing what I'm saying? If you give him puss, he gonna have to pay for the lifestyle that you decide you want to have. Are you hearing what I'm saying? Y'all can learn something from these Atlanta women. These women right here were driving Bentleys and stand on the 29th floor of something $1,000 pad and then got own job. You know what their job is? Pleasing that one man that can afford to pay his sin bill. Because if you're going to be out there sinning, you got to pay the price. Now, see, I know y'all don't like this, and I know the church mothers that watch the show and watch me when I come live. The show comes on, you know, when I be in the set, but I'm in the car right now. But look, I mean this here. Every last one of y'all that God has given you a puss, and even those of you trans women or bottoms, trans women, bottoms, girls, and they rule the world. Trans women, bottoms, and girls, they rule the world. Because you got a hole that people plunge into to get their nectar spilled here and there. You have power. And you should not be paying your bills. Stack your money. Stack your money for the future. Stack your money for the future. Stack your money for your kids. You know that you may have some kids that ain't his, and you may have a baby daddy that ain't no good. That's all right. You can stack your money, take care of your own child. You don't need that nigga, no way. Because he ain't got no money, no way. And y'all shouldn't be laying with people who cannot pay for the lay. Pay the lay. Pay to lay. Listen. You better tell somebody it's 2021. You got to move differently. This here right here is the gospel of Larry Reid Live. I'm about to say of Jesus Christ. But this the gospel. It's my gospel. And I mean what I'm saying. And I know that I am right. And my kids do watch my live. I want both my daughters to know. You don't give that up to somebody that can't pay up. You hear me? What is it? Pay the lay. When a man is asking you questions and he talking to you, notice he always bothering you, meet up like, hey, how you doing? This is what you just need to say to him. Just say this. He be like, oh, okay, I see what you want. All right, I'll talk to you later. Another nigga come to you. Ask me how I'm doing, Michael.
How you doing, Larry?
What that blogger that don't like me be calling me Larisha? Ask me Larisha. Oh man, I ain't say Larisha.
Hey, Larisha, how you doing?
I'm trying to tell you, women, look, you just need to go take a picture of yourself on your social media pages like this. Just so you gotta pay the lane. You gotta pay the lane. You ain't getting this free. No, no, no. So should a man pay the bills? Hell yeah, he should pay them bills. Keep your money. Keep your money. Keep your money. If you gonna give out that honey, he better be giving you money. Are you hearing what I'm saying? This is preaching for 2021. Now you let the pastors preach the book the way they preach. We're not gonna add to the Bible. We're not gonna take away from the Bible. But this here, what I'm talking about outside the four walls, kind of going on, because I see y'all being stupid. Quit being stupid and charge. Quit being stupid and charge. All right, I'm going back.